There's the tan stalker van I always see every day. There's the whiteys. I just went outside and there's this guy, he like got out of his truck next to me and then he like comes around the back of the car next to me. I thought he was gonna go around the front of the car and like I'm looking to the left, like away from him, and then I look back this way and he's like coming around right next to me. Like right next to me. Like really close to me, you know. There's one light and a red and a blue car all meeting each other at the intersection. And then the one light is syncing with the whitey truck. Then yesterday I heard like 5 car alarms. Like, I barely ever hear car alarms. I mean, some days I do, but it's kind of rare to hear car alarms for me. They do them every once in a while, but yesterday though, there was multiple car alarms. Like 5 of them. And there's multiple sirens and there's multiple train horns yesterday. And there's a train horn today. There's a few train horns today. And I think there was a siren when I was recording this morning. I wasn't there. There's some whiteys and there's this car that just came and turned around the parking lot and drove back out of the parking lot with the whiteys. It just came in the parking lot and turned around and then drove back out of the parking lot. There's the whiteys with the red car. There's more whiteys and was that a red car? Something synced with the whitey. There's 2 red cars syncing right now. But yeah, I also saw a bunch of cops yesterday. It was stalkered up yesterday, and they're making construction noises when I was walking up Norfolk Avenue, or whatever. The maintenance people were doing something in the middle of the street, and there's a bunch of whiteys right now. But yeah, yesterday was stalkered up. They're making a bunch of sounds outside my apartment yesterday. It was stalkered up. Today's been stalkered up too. Every day is stalkered up, you know, but yesterday was crazy though. And this tan car and this red car are synced up, and I'm hearing these banging sounds. They're probably synced up with them. And then there was that truck on that video this morning that I made a short out of, where he was just honking as he came out on the street next to me. What was that? If they're not stalkers, then what is that? Riddle me that one. Because there was nobody on the street for him to be honking at. It was just me across the street from him. That's the only person that he could possibly be honking at. There was nobody on the street. There was nobody in front of his truck. It was just me directly across the street from his truck as he drove out onto the street next to me. So who else could he possibly be honking at and why? And if he's honking at me, people are like, maybe they see your videos and they're honking at you. Well, if they see my videos and they're honking at me to mock me because I think I'm being harassed, then they are harassing me. Yes or yes. And if he's honking at me because I'm recording him, he's not, because people honk at me when I'm not recording too. So it's not that. So why was he honking at me? Rhetorical question. But I want to know what the trolls have to say about it. What excuse are they going to come up with? There's a bunch of cars syncing up. There's someone walking by me synced up with the car syncing up. And there's a white SUV coming, parking. And he's synced with the white SUV driving through the intersection. And then there's other stalkers. And black and silver and white stalkers. Yup. It's about to rain. Is the rain gonna start falling synced? It was doing that the other day. No lies. I think I see stalkers again, black and silver stalkers. And a whitey with the silver stalker. And then there's the car starting with the whitey going around the last corner. Something started. I don't know if it's a car or what it is. A lawnmower or something. I don't know what the sound is out here. Something started, synced. What else happened yesterday? I don't know. But yeah, they were treating my apartment for bed bugs. So I went to the library, and it was raining synced on Sunday. It kept raining synced. Like every time, like it rained like 3 or 4 times, and every time it would be starting to rain synced. Either with cars or with what I'm doing, or both, or whatever. Every time it started to rain, it rained synced on that day. There's a car turning in the parking lot, right? There's another car starting. I think it's a silver car starting with the black car turning in the parking lot. And they look like they're looking up at my window when they pull up. When they park the black car. And then there's a whitey and there's a truck turning, and they're opening the black car doors at the same time as that. And then they're walking up and going in the door of the building as another guy is walking out behind them, and the silver truck door is closing behind them. And then he's getting in the passenger side of the silver truck. And then there's other stalkers on the street, and then the other stalker in the truck backing up is gonna finally park when another stalker is parking behind him, and the silver truck door closed, and they're backing the silver truck up, and then there's a whitey turning into the parking lot at the same time that the silver truck is leaving. And then the whitey is turning around in the parking lot and driving back out of the parking lot again. and is doing this as another whitey is driving out of the parking lot, and the silver truck drove out of the parking lot. And then there's other whiteys and other red and blue and silver stalkers. And then there's a tail lift stalker. And then the other whitey from the parking lot finally drove out again, synced up with the tail lift and the other whitey. Damn. And then there's other whiteys and other stalkers. They're all fucking retarded. And something about this is so funny. I don't know what the joke is still, but something is so hilarious about this whole thing to people. It's just so funny. I just walk by them and they're just laughing their ass off. Either because they're stalkers or because I'm schizophrenic, which in either case, I don't get what's funny. So tell me the joke already. What's the joke? I don't get the joke. This whitey drove out of this one car and then they're meeting each other at the intersection. The whitey had one headlight and there's also people walking out when they meet each other at the intersection. And then they're gonna get in a car, and I think it's this tan car. They're gonna get in the tan car. And then the one car that parked synced earlier is taking off again. He's doing it synced with a bunch of sync heads and a lawnmower sync head. Yep, they're getting in the tan car. I think I saw another tan car at the intersection at the same time that they opened the tan car. Pretty sure that just happened. And they're getting in it as this whitey drives up to the intersection. His green car drove out. And then the green car is turning into the parking lot as this other truck drives out. And then it's syncing with the whitey truck. And then the tan car is gonna back up with a cop getting to the intersection. Like turned on when a cop got to the intersection, and it started to back up when a whitey drove through the intersection. And then there's another whitey and other stalkers, and they're all stalkered up, and they're stock-tarded, and they're fucking retarded. Stalkered, retarded. I'm seeing. I keep seeing green cars, like I said on the last video. I keep seeing like dark green cars, or like whatever color green it is. Like emerald green cars. Keep seeing that. I just saw another one. So I guess they're sensitizing the green cars on me now, and I'm gonna start seeing green cars everywhere now, probably. I don't know. Maybe it'll be a temporary thing, maybe it'll be a permanent thing now, where I see green cars all the time, just like I see tan cars and blue cars all the time, and white cars all the time. There's whiteys and black and silver. A lot of them. one black and silver car, and then there's a bunch of whiteys. I mean, and then another whitey with the whiteys. Anyway, yep. Anyway, yep. I'm out of money. I need help. So if anyone can help, please help. Cash App or PayPal. I'm probably still gonna need help for a while because my job is super part-time. I'm not getting a lot of hours. So wish I could just be fucking self-sustaining already, but there's a bunch of whiteys. There's more whiteys. What else? What am I forgetting to talk about? I know there's something. I know there's something I'm forgetting to talk about. This guy got in this silver truck right as a silver car drove behind him, and FedEx drove out, synced with him, and then there's other stalkers, and then other stalkers. Too many to breathe. If I talk about all the stalkers, I will die literally. There's this guy walking up to a truck. Is something gonna happen when he gets in? There's a cop at the intersection, and the silver truck started to back up or something. Turned on or something. Right, and the guy walked up to the other truck. and then this red truck sinking with the whitey right as this silver truck starts to back up in the parking lot. And then he stops backing up when the whitey gets to the intersection. And he's gonna drive by me. Is he gonna have a license plate number? No. I don't know what he did when he drove by me. And then this whitey is meeting a red car and syncing with the other red car, I think. And then there's another whitey. And then the other truck was starting to drive and it stopped right when the whitey got to the intersection. And then the other tan van that I always see drove out, and he's got one tail light again. He had one tail light on the one video I did the other day. That tan van that I always see. But I think it's the other tail light today. I think it was the left tail light last time, and today it's the right tail light. Pretty sure it was. I'm gonna go check that right now and see if it was the left tail light, because I'm pretty sure it was, and today is the right tail light. And there's other whiteys, and the other truck is taking off, and they're all stalkered up right now. I'm gonna go see, was it the left tail light? Because if it was, then he got that one fixed, but the other one's broken now. Oh, here's a green car. They're doing the green cars. I think I see multiple tan cars syncing up. Yup. I just saw like 3 tan cars synced up with each other. And then there's black cars synced with 2 whiteys. And then there's other whiteys. And a bunch of other cars that I don't know if they're stalkers or not. But those black and silver cars looked like stalkers meeting each other at the intersection. All the rest of the cars, I don't know. There's 2 silver cars driving out simultaneous. There was a tan car. I think it was a tan car and a silver car, whatever. They were simultaneous. There's a car hitting their lock button, and then a cop drove out right after that, and then he's syncing with a car at the corner. But yeah, I need help. Anything helps.